All right, hello and welcome. Are you ready to fire up those engines? Because today we are diving headfirst into the incredible world of McLaren supercars. We're going to uncover the amazing story of the dreamer who started it all. Let's do this.
Okay, so let me ask you something right off the bat. What do you think makes a car a supercar? Is it how fast it goes, how cool it looks, the roar of its engine? Well, you know what? It's all of that and then some. And believe me, the cars we're about to see, they've got the whole package.
Okay, feast your eyes on this. This absolute legend is the McLaren F1. And I'm not kidding when I say that for a long, long time, this was the fastest car on the road. Period. A total icon. And oh, they just keep getting better. Check this out. This is the McLaren P1. This thing is so fast, it's not even a supercar. They call it a hypercar. Seriously, it's like a rocket ship. It's got this special hybrid engine, right? So it uses both gas and electricity to give it this insane power boost. And if you thought that was cool, look at this, the McLaren Senna. I mean, come on, it looks like it's doing 100 miles an hour just standing still. These cars are pure dreams on wheels. But where did they all come from? See, this story, it isn't just about the metal and the engines. It's really about the incredible person who dreamed it all up in the first place. So our story starts all the way over in New Zealand with this young kid named Bruce McLaren. And Bruce absolutely loved cars. I mean, he was lucky enough to grow up literally surrounded by them in his parents' service station. You can just imagine him spending every free second he had in that workshop, just learning, tinkering, and dreaming. Now, Bruce had a really tough challenge when he was just 9 years old. He got sick, and it left one of his legs shorter than the other. But do you think that stopped him? No way, not a chance. In fact, by the time he was just 14, he had already helped fix up an old car. And then he went and won his very first race in it. Can you believe that? So Bruce wasn't just passionate about cars. He was unbelievably talented. He got so good at driving that he packed his bags and traveled all the way to Europe to race against the very best in the world. And guess what? He started winning. Big time. Soon, everyone in the racing world knew the name Bruce McLaren. And, he was really proud of where he came from. So to show that pride, Bruce made this really cool logo for his team. It had a kiwi on it. That's a famous bird from his home country, New Zealand. It was kind of like his way of saying, hey, world, this kiwi is one of the fastest guys out here. Now, if you want your car to get noticed on a crowded racetrack, what do? Well, Bruce chose a color that nobody could possibly miss, this bright, bold papaya orange. And it became so iconic, so famous, that even today you'll see brand new McLarens rocking that same awesome color. But here's the real secret to what made McLaren so special. Bruce, he wasn't just a world-class driver. He was also a brilliant inventor, an engineer. See, he didn't just want to race cars. He wanted to build them better, smarter, and faster than anyone else. Okay, let me tell you this quick story because it shows you just how clever he was. So one day, he's testing a car, flying around the track, and he notices a piece of the car's body is flapping up and down in the wind. And he has this aha moment. He realizes the air is pushing it up instead of down. So what does he do? He pulls over, grabs some shears, like big scissors, and just cuts holes right into the car. He called them nostrils. And just like that, the car sliced through the air better and got even faster. A super simple idea that made a huge difference. Bruce really believed in chasing your dreams and making every single day count. He once said this, and it's pretty powerful. Life is measured in achievement, not in years alone. Think about that. It's all about what you do, not just how long you're around to do it. So, with all this experience, all this knowledge, Bruce had one ultimate dream. He wanted to take everything he learned from building championship-winning race cars and use it to create the single greatest road car the world had ever seen. And that dream, well, it became this car, the McLaren F1. Now, tragically, Bruce wasn't around to see it finished, but the car was built entirely on his ideas. It was the absolute ultimate road car he had always imagined. Okay, pop quiz time. See that number? 3. Can you guess what that's for? It's how many seats the McLaren F1 had. Yeah, not 2, not 4, but 3. But wait, the way they're arranged? That's the coolest part. So how do you fit 3 seats in a supercar? Well, in a normal car, right, the driver's off to the side, but not in the F1. Nope, the driver sits right smack in the middle.
It puts you in the perfect position, like you're piloting a fighter jet or a real race car. How unbelievably cool is that? So what else made the F1 just so special? Well, for starters, it was the very first road car to have its whole frame, its skeleton, made out of carbon fiber. Now, this stuff is super, super strong, but it's also incredibly light. Think of it like the car having superhero bones. And that lightness is one of the big secrets that helped make it unbelievably fast. Bruce McLaren's life was tragically cut short in a testing accident, but his dream never ended. The team he created, McLaren, is still one of the biggest names in racing today. And his spirit, that drive to dream big and build amazing things, it lives on in every single car they make. All right, let's have some fun and compare these legends. It's time for McLaren top trumps. So you've got the classic F1, its special power, that amazing center drive. But then you have the modern P1, and its special power is electric boost. It uses an electric motor to give it this extra kick of power. It's like having a secret rocket button. Two totally incredible cars, both born from that same big dream. And you know what the best part is? The McLaren adventure isn't just for grown-ups on some fancy racetrack. No way. You can find McLarens everywhere. There are those awesome LEGO Speed Champion sets, super cool Hot Wheels models. You can even get a radio-controlled McLaren to zip around your house. There's even a ride-on electric P1 for kids. How cool is that? And that's really the story of Bruce McLaren. It just goes to show you that with a really big dream and a whole lot of passion, pretty much anything is possible. So I'll leave you with this final question. If you could design your own supercar, what would you call it? Give it some thought. Thanks for coming along on this adventure with us.